Welcome to Timothy's Toy Therapy Live. My name is Timothy, and today we will be doing what we usually do, and that's reboot Barbie. Barbie in particular. Oh, focus on her, man. Why? Ka-ching. There we go. Um, yeah, so we'll be doing that. Let's also talk a little bit about metal creations and the scammies that they are. But we can do that throughout the live, I guess. Um, yeah. So, how is everyone? Thank you for being patient with me. Hello, the other Mikey taking a nap as well. Time grab well as time grab something to eat before work. Yummy, yummy. Hello, no, if you're still here. Like the video if you can. Tell me how the audio's going. Um, yes, no, still here. She is looking good. I literally woke up at 10 o'clock. It's now 10:50, and I'm just like, I I stayed in bed till 10:30 because I was like, oh, I feel comfortable. So I cocooned myself. Hello, Ale. Hello, Michael. Welcome. Um, and and then I needed to go to the toilet, so I was like, okay, I better get up. So I did. I did. Um, yeah. So I don't know where to put my coffee that's going to be a safe place. So disgusting. Anyway, audio is okay. Does that mean it's good? Let's point it up a little bit. Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, maybe the audio is off because of my music. I'm listening to Moulin Rouge. Anyway, so um, what did you guys think of the Metal Creations live stream that they did? I Oh my God, Michael. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna have to ask you. I have an autistic brain. I need you to be very clear with me what my audio is. Is my audio good? Because can't, can't play these games. Um, Also, I got like little bits and pieces here. Oh my God. Now I'm really concerned about my audio. Ah, audio is good. Thank you. Sorry. I'm not good at this. All right. So, now I I took this off of White Christie's mum, and I took this off Heidi, and then this was like lying around in my fashion box, and I've been looking for this for a while. But I'm thinking about pairing those two together. Thinking about it. But I could also pair those two together or those two together or those two together. But we're not doing any of that today. We're just getting on with the show, really. The show must go on. And I don't have a time frame for this live either. It's just going to be um however long it ends up being. Mm, yeah, so should be fine. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's get into it. I've got enough hair made up for a row. Or should I show you guys my dolls that are hanging out? Maybe I should show you the dolls hanging out. So we have two Tiffany's there, and then Pink Felix, and then Shelly, and Why Christie's mom has got it going on, and then Simone and Carl. They're all hanging out. It's an odd bunch, but they're all here. Let's try without getting my fingers in the way to focus. That's all right. And let's lower it. And let's tilt it like that. Like that. That would be good. Was the anticipation for the Barbie reveal worth the wait? Worth being up all night? I don't think so. No, it wasn't worth that. Um, and the thing is that this whole customizing doll thing, it's a real farce, to be honest. Um, like not this, not what we're doing here, but Mattel releasing 9 dolls, bald dolls with wigs. They're basically a complete set of 9 dolls. Like they're almost complete, except they don't have hair. And what they should have done was actually give us fans, to be honest. We're going off camera again. Yesterday I was doing this so well. But I digress, and I'm going to become a broken record, and everyone's going to get sick of me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to go on about it anymore. I have stated my piece, and that's that. There's not much more to say on my behalf. That's why I'm asking what you guys think. What do you guys want from Mattel? We need to tell them because we can't just have Carlisle saying, oh, I thought of this back in 2018 and started working on it in 2023. Like that's great, but that's not what anyone wanted. No one was saying, "Oh my God, I wish we had bald dolls with easily removable heads that that we can put these chunky ass wigs on." Premium wigs, he called them. I don't think so. Just release them in a pack with real heads. Like, there is nothing we're getting in these 9 dolls that we don't already get from the single dolls, except they're bald. Like, they could have just released them, as Mikey is saying, this is the first wave. Who knows? But it's like, well, actually, yeah, they'll probably try and release more of these kits so that they've got the five. There'll be two more. There'll be two more kits so that they've got all the skin tones. But that doesn't cover all the other dolls that we do not have skin tones for. What about the Kens that we need skin tones for? Made to move bodies for their skin tone. Like, it's a lot, guys. I wonder if the other Mattel collectors are content with what they get, or if, like, I know what Monster High is like, okay? So we've got that. That's fine. I'm wondering what, like, Hot Wheels and WWE, uh, Masters of the Universe, like, how they all feel about what they're getting. Barbie stuff is quite big, actually, compared to what they were all getting, but also it's like quite a rip-off. Anyway, Ali, did I say hello? Oh my God, I'm sorry if I didn't. Oh, good. And Ali says, I would rather them push out another basics Ken wave. Yeah, absolutely. Like, give us some Kens. Oh, um, that's the thing. So we're getting holiday Ken this year. So the dress is going to be gold, and he is wearing gold and black. So gold uh blazer. I don't know about his on the shirt or whatever, and then black pants. What I'm wondering is if his shirt will be connected to his pants because they've done that a lot with tuxedo type Kens. So that will be very interesting. Um, but so far he looks good. I'm I'm digging it. I'm wondering what face sculpts they're going to use. Hopefully they use some of the actual signature ones. Um, that'll be cool. What do you all think? Oh, something's happened there. Hello. What's happened to my camera? Oh God, it's frozen on a really awful position, hasn't it? Let's close it and see what happens. Oh my God, hide him, hide him, hide him, hide him. All that. Oh no! Oh, I hate that. Could you freeze me in any other way? Oh my God. All right, I'm just gonna hide my tiny two for now. I don't know what's going on here. Did I like? Did you all like any of the new sculpts? Um, that's really hard to say without hair on them. Did you like any of the sculpts, Ali? Let's have a look. Oh, they're gone. Of course they are. Bloody hell. Metal creations above it. You like some of them. Which ones, dearie? The names are a bit weird. I don't know about the names. Cheryl, I'm obsessed with the name Cheryl. It's very, oh God, close that. I don't want that. It's very, what is it? It's very Australian. Very Australian. I don't think the wigs are going to work. Yeah, the wigs are going to crash and burn, and no one will use them. Watch Watch no one use the wigs. So are you gonna buy one? Death is mama's gotta go. I'm singing that because of White Christie's mum. If anyone knows me well, you know that I'm not a massive Alec fan. Uh, oh my god. So yeah, I'm not massive Alec fan. Right, let's put that off that. There we go. Go like that, and then that, and then that, and put that back. That. There we go. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys stuff. Keep me up in the corner. Okay, so um, see, I can't tell because they're not giving us. I like these glasses. I've already said that. Um, like the wigs are distracting. The wigs are ruining it for me. So I can't tell you if I like them or not. Also, the screening's weird. I don't know. She might be cute. Have to see. And she could do as a I don't know um what's it called? Galadriel, potentially, if she's rerouted properly. But I don't like that one. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Oh, that's all of them. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Quick ads. Hmm. Ready to remix. That's what we're doing already. Hello, Ralph. You might. If I get one, it would be the kit number one. Which one's the kit number one? Oh, look how wow. Oh, kit number one. Wow. So you get a curvy column, but so it's the kit's kit. Kit's kit. Yeah. I don't know. See, kit number two is kind of where I'm heading because I like the pants. I like, oh my God, this Mattel Creations thing, go away. I like the pants. I like this bodice thing. I like that top, which I found out has these big bows at the back. And then there's this skirt with a ruffle at the front. And then this shirt here. And I want that shirt as well. Or want. And then she's got boots on too. Well, that's a tall. That's not a tall. Um, and also the accessories are gold, so they go with Tiffany. This one I'm not too keen on. I don't know. Um, I hate that wig, the blue and black wig. I absolutely hate it. I don't think the screenings are that flash either. Oh look, they've got pictures here. Um, this doll looks cute in this wig, I guess. That's probably the best looking one. Maybe this one too. The Beyonce girly wig. But she looks like White Christie's on. I'm not creating a White Christie family tree, okay? We're just doing White Christie's mum. Um, if that was rooted, it would be cool. But yeah, it's not. And this girl has potential, I guess. She could be a manic character. I think she could be manic. Oh, I like the redhead one. Okay, you like this one with the little cat glasses on top of her head? I don't know. Just remember, guys, that these are like the promo pics, and you can see a very clean line going right down here, and that is photoshopped. They've cut that out. And they've got a steadier hand than I do, for sure. So, you know, that's being cut, my dears. Ah, yeah. I don't know. This one reminds me of Kit, actually. She actually reminds me of Kit. But who knows? And this one, she could totally be manic. Like, if I got her and Couture Ken, they would both be like those two tag-alongs who are all about being taggy, you know? Like, oh my God. Like the two characters in Wicked, Glinda's friends. They'd be like that. Oh my God, did you see what she's doing? Oh my God, that type person. And this one looks like she's giving me um Black Swan. Um Black Swan from the Barbie Black Swan, Barbie Swan Lake. That's what she's giving me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter because I don't have 600. How much is it? Hang on, let's check. Do-do, do-do, boo, boo, boo. It doesn't tell me anymore. It was telling me last night. It was telling me in Australian last night, and now it's not telling me in Australian. That's so stupid. No, yes. Oh, hang on. We need her entire. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. $570. $570 that don't actually come on the doll, you know? So, like, I don't know. I don't know. When am I ever going to have $570 just lying around waiting for me to be like, oh, yes, please, let's buy some bold ass Barbies? Never. I'm never going to have that. Never, never. Mm, stupid. And I have other things that I need to get, like a proper ADHD diagnosis. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. She's looking so fine. My live stream, right? had 556 views by the time I woke up. I was blown away by that. I mean, they probably all didn't stick around for the whole thing because my audio was, for some reason, a bitch. Let's try my camera working again. Yeah, the one from this morning, the Mattel Creations one. Blown away, honestly. Tiny too. And I gained that's the word. What is this one? I'm back. I'm back, bitches. Yeah, and people were telling me fix the audio, and I'm like, I can't fix the audio. I'm sorry, this is best as it's gonna be. So I tried to shut up. Then, like, I need to talk, but anyway. And I got the Barbie trivia question wrong because um they tried to jib me out of entering. I had to refresh the page and then I didn't read the question properly. And so I just selected 1959. Um, but the question was, when did she become an astronaut? Like, Jesus, really? I got the Masters of the Universe question right, and I didn't win. Assholes. I should have won that hero. I should have won the hero. My username was ridiculous though. It was AI powered vacuum one. What? But those Uno cards that they're releasing this year, the She-Ra one, Princess of Power, freaking hell, man, that was awesome. But I wouldn't play Uno with it. Like, it was awesome. What's the theme for the March party? I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe Let me ask the members. I'll do that. Oh my God, what is going on? My camera's frozen again. Why does it keep doing this? I don't know what's going on with the camera. It's very annoying. Mm. I'll ask the Burger Lover members and then we'll go from there. So if you're a Burger Lover member, can you put in a suggestion for the March party this year? Or this month. This year. Um I need a theme and a story. And participants, preferably. It can be. You have to write a story for them, though. Whole scenario situation. Okay, I got one. So over this weekend coming, northern Queensland has a pretty serious cyclone coming at it. Um, and how about I make the theme um how the underwater world deals with um a cyclone. How about that? Time to get your mermaids out. Mm. Good work on a water world situation. The ranger says, better yet, because climate change, the theme should be the apocalypse, but the whole world has flooded, so your dolls have to adapt to living on or under the water. I just made that up. Yeah, that could work. I mean, that could be your story, Blue Ranger. So your story could be that Cyclone Alfred actually ran rampant through the Australian uh, land mass and wiped out half of northern Queensland or northern Australia. And therefore, all the people living there now have to be, um, yes, you did. All the people now have to adapt, all the people that lived in Queensland. So mass flooding from hurricane, and now everyone's underwater forever. It's a very, very dark subject. I don't know if I want to go with this. Particularly when a lot of people are about in homes and stuff. And my older brother actually lives up there. He's got the chickens all sorted. Yeah, for sure. It doesn't have to be realistic. Could just be Barbie Land got flooded, plastic floats, so they'll all be fine. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want people coming at me going, "Oh, you're making light of that situation." Well, how about those people that live up there just like don't go outside and jump in the pre-cyclone waves and be dickheads? How about they just like go home and prepare to evacuate or shit like that? Why do they have to be dumb and oh look at that big wave? Are we not making light of the situation by not doing anything to prevent climate change right now? Well, different places in the world are doing things. So I guess it just depends on where in the world you are. Um, and unfortunately, you guys are in a place that is not. Although you do have that billionaire that's paying for it, but um, didn't Bozo the Clown just leave the UN or something? Anyway, yeah, exactly. I agree. It's more, yeah, you're right. Um, but this hole in the ozone layer that they go on about is apparently above Australia. So we pop up a lot. Like we can't go out in the sun for more than 20 minutes apparently after 8 o'clock in the morning. Like that that's the before 8 o'clock in the morning is the best time to get vitamin D because the sun like the risk of getting melanomas from the Australian sun is high. Not that the sun is Australian. What I mean is when the sun is positioned over us, or we are positioned over the sun, I don't know, whatever. Um, it's harsh on us. When all has turned to dust, Barbie and Cher will still be here. Yes, very true. Because Cher's now a time traveler, so she'll just keep traveling through Uber Eats. I wonder why my camera's being a dickhead and freezing. Who knows? 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 We'll get through all the bullshit, guys. Don't worry. I don't know how we'll get through it, but we will. The world got through wars before. It'll get through it again. We won't get through that. We'll get through some other things. So, um, by the way, Mikey, look, you be proud. I clipped my nails for you. I can hear a dog bark. Oh, don't use the pin, the needle. Ah, we're still on this one thing, and how long's passed? Oh, just an hour. Oh my god, imagine if Blue Ranger's package arrived today. What would you all do? It won't. It won't arrive today. What would you do? If your son was at home, lying alone on the bedroom floor, he's hungry, and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money. His daddy's gone. Somewhere smoking crack now. What am I looking for? This one. It's on its way. Let's see. Oh, it's awaiting clearance today. So it's in customs, I guess. Yeah, it won't be today. Stay up and be late for work in the morning. Would you get up off your feet and stop making tired excuses? Man, I wish it was coming today. That would be fun. Sounds tempting. Bed sounds tempting. What would I do? I would get back into my snuggly warm bed. Not that I need it to be warm right now because it's 30 degrees here. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Mm. At least I'm not sweating like yesterday yet. Anyway, the reason I stayed on after Barbie yesterday, well, after Masters of the Universe, really, um, was as some of the people were asking about WWE. So I was like, oh, we'll watch that, but I really didn't care. WWE. It was like, oh, this is so boring. And they don't look appealing at all. Ooh, does anyone here watch wrestling? I don't, but I believe it's really big in America, in United States, or should I say, ununited States. Let's grab that one. We're gonna join you together in matrimony. I now pronounce you one hair plug. You may get plugged. Coffee, coffee. We got some coffee, baby. Oh, here's a little goth. I was watching 90 Day Fiance for the 90 days last night, right? And there's some crazy ass people in that show this season. Um, anyway, so this woman that lives in Florida is dating this guy in Croatia, and they show him. Oh god, and like, oh my god, it's 100% my type. And then I was talking to Jasmine, and then suddenly I realize he looks like my old supervisor that was leading me on. And I'm like, oh my God, I hate him. And do you know what he did? So they've been dating for 8 months or whatever um over phone. And then she gets there and he says, I'm only feeling friendship. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy is exactly like Colin. So obviously now I'm like, yeah, I don't like him. And I was totally digging them. There's another character in the show. She's nuts. She is nuts. Very interesting show. So close, guys. Slipping through my fingers all the time. All right. I'm open to hearing people's reason why they think these sets, these create your own Barbie kits, are worth the money and why they like them. So if you're watching, I want to know why you like these kits, if you like these kits, and why you think it's worth the money. I am here for your reasonings. The fashion pack pieces. Okay. Is that worth $300 for you? No? Yes, we're getting there. I think it's worth it because if the made to move bodies, because if the made to move bodies in all body types. But couldn't they just release them? Well, almost all. So, so the thing with this is, they match with the basics in that they're not including the body that the basics uses. So you are getting 4 body types, but you're not getting the athletic one that Brooklyn uses. Um, Ali says, I like the fact that they come with new face sculpts and fashions, but I can't justify the price. So what if they came with, I mean, if you look at the Looks dolls, they came with new faces. They also came with hair for about the same price point. Cheaper, actually. And it's true that we didn't get a body type in each skin tone, but we did get a lot of diversity in the looks line. Yes, they're expensive, but if I could, I would get them all, says no. Yeah. I don't I think the price is just ridiculous and I really hate the wig, to be honest. I don't know who asked for wigs. Ali says I like the looks line. Yeah, me too. I'm hoping they give us some Kens too. Yeah. Well, I don't think they're going to yet. By the way, if you're just joining, my camera is doing this freezing thing, so I've just turned it off. I don't know what's going on with it. So you're just getting my hands today. And today we are rerouting Claudette from BMR 1959 Wave 2 that got the set cancelled because of Pixel Face. The dreaded Pixel Face, thank God they're not using Pixel Face anymore on, well, knock on wood, anymore on signature dolls. Um, I only have two made to move ones. Which ones do you have? No, says I really want a slim made to move body for some of my Kens. Yeah, I mean, if they can work around the neck, I'd be happy for that. I don't want it looking like the. I'm just scared the shit out of me because I can pick up sound. I've got super hearing with these on my head, and oh, because the cat's stalking her at the moment. We need more selection. I agree. I'm cautiously interested in holiday weekend. It's about time. It's about time he got a holiday doll. Way too late in the game, to be honest. Slipping through my fingers all the time. But I think now is kind of the perfect time for him to get a holiday can in a way because he has more selection in face sculpts now. He's not going to look like a dirty old man. 9 and 17th. What's that? Oh, the cans you've got. I don't know who they are. Well, there's going to be two holiday cans through Rainbow, so you're going to have a selection as well. Um, who's Barbie Looks Andra? Oh yes, Cameron. And 17 is Brendan. Yeah, I got both those boys. Both of them. They won't be. They won't be on a made-to-move body for sure. They'll be on the one that the basic dolls used. Yeah, that the Ken model Muse thing. I don't know if it has a specific name or what. Yeah, like Day of the Dead, which I've never bought. I hope he'll be cute. They got two, so that's exciting. Some diversity for his first go. If you don't like one, you might like the other, or you may like both, or you may not like either of them. All right, let's go. It's enough here for now. Oh, just stretching. Oh. Well, I think what that is, Blue Ranger with the quality is they're taking screenshots of things. Like screenshots of backgrounds. I think that's where they're seeing it. If people zoom across a football field to get an HD photo. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I want to stab that one so close to the edge, but if I don't do it, what's inside telling me? Let's go here. The leaked photos on You Love It or Not? But they're not. Hang on. Hold on, my dearies. Let me do this one, and then I'll bless you all. Mm, oh, there. Save it. I think I already saved it. Right. And then I'm going to email to myself. And then we get to discuss. Oh my God, I have to discuss that too. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Hello, Jasmine again. I think they do that on purpose. What do they do on? Oh yeah, the. Oh, so do you think the leak is in the house? Do you think the leak? Do you think they're hiring the paparazzi? Not Mattel. Not Mattel hiring a paparazzi, staging it. That's funny. All right, okay. Let's discuss. Let's download first. And let's download first. Because that's scaring me. And let's download that too. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm getting a bit antsy. Which one we didn't download? This one? Could you please download? Thank you. Very much. Right. Sort? No. Open with photos. They're not good photos, okay? They're terrible photos. So just be okay with it. All right. Put them in a corner. And then let's go. Let me get this up so I can read your comments. Okay. So this is my scene. I don't know their names. I think this one's Jai, and she's looking pretty cool so far. I don't know who that is. So, yep. Awesome. Ready to move on? Yes. Here we go. Holiday Can on Holiday Barbie. So we're getting a gold dress by the look of it. And he is in, I mean, I think it's gold. He is in a gold and black. So that could be Tate. That could be Tate. So you know. And then, or that could be Tate. I don't know. Hmm. That's obviously Millie. I wonder who this one's gonna be. Anyway, the hair's down, so that looks cool. Um, the box is AI shit. Paper box. I reckon that's Tate. That's that's giving Tate face. Man bun Ken. I don't think so. No, I think it's Tate. He looks like he's potentially got a beard as well. I don't know, but yeah. So that's that, right? I don't know who this story's from. Ethan sent it to me, so yeah. And then where? How do I? Oh, there. Oh no, don't need that. Look at her neck. Like, mother, what's a long neck? I know I've said this joke in the Burger Lovers chat, but that's all I see. What's a long neck? Three horns don't play with long necks. Hmm. And I'm a bit worried about let me look at Tiffany. Oh no, it's all right. Yeah, I don't know why she's got such a long neck. That's unusually long right there. So it's a little bit worrying. I don't need my Barbie to have such a long neck. I'm sorry. I'll get I'll get over it one day. She also doesn't have her ears pierced. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think of her long neck? What do you think of my scene? And what do you think of Holiday, Barbie, and Ken? It's going to be so interesting, the who they use for Ken. I am predicting Tate. But we also don't know who's designing this year's dolls. So yeah, I don't know. Didn't the other My Scene dolls flop? Um, well, there's a lot of them selling at Maya for way too much money. So maybe, maybe they did flop. Um, I think they just need to look better. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. We need to get back to this. Mother, what's a long neck? God, the Land Before Time was my first movie at the cinema, and um, when he chases his shadow, thinking it's his mum, breaks my heart. And the music gets so hopeful as well. Oh my God, so sad. Flipper was your first movie. I remember when Flipper came out. I didn't actually see it. Flipper, the movie. I need to tie her hair up. But isn't she looking gorgeous? So I've been really fine with the lines, but as we're getting closer to here, I'm starting to get confused as to what I want to do. Hopefully, we can sort that out. I am going to repaint her terrible pixel lips. I am. Another thing I'm doing is filming bits and pieces of this process. Well, not really, but like her progress, not so much process. So that I can do a little what do you call it? Short or reel, Broken Dolly TV uploaded a new video on the kits. Oh, Hmm. Well, maybe we should have a little look at a little look at a look at see what she has to say. What color will you give her lips, my dear? Let's actually mhm, brutally honest. Ooh, sounds intriguing. Let's do it, guys. Let's watch her. I guess I could just hide it. Oh no, I'll have it up in the corner and we'll just reroute it. Rerush. Rerush it as we watch. Now, the audio should be good on this one. Not sure. It's like I want to do her makeup and how she has it. Not shiny yet. Get it.
Hey
And more
everybody, it's
detailed.
Gypsy from Broken Dolly TV, and we have
Yeah.
got to talk about this live stream that aired on Mattel Creations' website called Revealed, and get
Revealed.
into depth about what we learned about the You Create Barbie Basics kits that are going to be released, which are available at the time that I am recording
How's the
this
sound,
on Mattel
guys?
Creations' website. But I just needed to give you guys my take and my assessment of these dolls after you've seen my purchase of the 5 basics dolls that were just released, the individual dolls. I just wanted to react to the stream and to the actual dolls themselves. Carlisle, so proud of him. He talked about having planned this idea since 2018, and he said that he was inspired by us, the doll community. Again, confirmation that Mattel's employees, they pay attention to what we're doing with our dolls. They know what we like, they know what we want. It's just a matter of whether or not they're going to actually listen to us and give it to us. Now, I've told you guys before
Mm,
in a previous upload, having Carlisle Nuera, Uncle Carlisle, on the design team at Mattel when it comes to certain Barbie doll series is like having an insider that you know working at how you can easily do that. I love how they're dolls into thinking
she
that
didn't.
we're somehow
Oh my
ruining our
god.
dolls because we are customizing them or changing them up, even with something as simple as just drawing
I
on a
thought
little
she
bit of
did.
eyeshadow. And I'm glad that they showed these ladies who work for Mattel doing that to show appreciation for how impactful us customizers are. Guys, us customizers are influencing the products that Mattel is choosing to create. And like I said in a previous video, everyone who's getting up in arms about these dolls not having model muse bodies or having maids move joints, y'all, Carlisle delivered, okay? He's listening to us. He knows that we like the joints because we want to pose them. He knows that we want to style the hair. He knows that we want to dolls themselves. Let's take a closer look at each of these dolls.
Mm.
So now we're over on Mattel Creations website. As soon as you come over to Mattel's website right now, this is what you're gonna see. I love this shot here of all 9 of these dolls with each other mixed together with all of their different skin tones and body types spread around in the shots. It gives you a good idea of what you're getting as far as variety when you purchase these dolls. So now we're on the page where they're actually going to show you each kit and they're explaining how it works. So here it says, we shook it up in our Ode to Black for the 15th anniversary of Barbie Basics. Collect all 3 kits to design thousands of fashion combos. So each of these kits are going to come with 3 different made to move body types, 3 heads, and 3 premium wigs. What does that mean? Multiple
Not
fashions
what
for
they
3
are.
complete looks, shoes, and accessories. And here they're just showing one of each of those dolls in different skin tones so you can see what doll you can get in each of the kits. Here it says, what's in kit 1? This set features made to move curvy, tall, and petite doll bodies. The skin tone matches Barbie Basics 2025 Series 1, Doll 1. Mix and match with her too, so you can add the head sculpt kit, that's number 1, to this mix so that they all can switch each other's heads, bodies, clothing, accessories, and wigs, except that Kit has her hair rooted, of course. For kit number 2, this set features a curvy, tall, and original doll body with skin tones matching Series 1 doll number 4, which is Leia or Kayla, and the fashions also fit on her. Kayla has a petite body, of course, so you should be able to swap out her clothing, which is the long black dress with the slit on the side, with the clothes that these dolls are going to come with. And we're going to take a look at everything very detailed, okay? Then we've got kit number 3, which is going to match Claudette, who is doll number 3 in the series. And these dolls are going to have a petite body, original body, and curvy as well, with these 3 wigs that they're going to come with. And here are some more close-up shots of the dolls from number 1, dolls from kit number 2.
I just feel like they're taking something away from us with the wigs. They're taking away hair. If you want to make it a style thing, why don't you just give us rooted dolls and then have their hair really basic and long so that we can style them, cut it however we want. Like, that's a better idea than making stupid wigs. And then another thing is hands. Like, give us some customized hands. Give us hands that can hold the club or things like that.
2, dolls from kit number 3 as well. And then here we have a picture of all of the girls in this series so far, the complete collection. If you are a completionist, then you're gonna want literally everybody, okay? So this is all 3 kits worth of dolls plus the 5 existing dolls that are part of this series that were individually released, everybody together, what they may look like next to each other. So this is a very cool looking display. Can you imagine having a display like this in your house? Like, how beautiful would that be for people to see when they come to your house? Well, let's
Very,
explore.
but not with
You know what? I'm
wigged
gonna start with kit number
dolls.
3 because this is the one that we've been seeing the most. They were leaked first, and so we're gonna take a closer look at each of them. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts because I haven't shared this with people. What we see here is these 3 dolls, of course. It says that their head sculpt names is Min. Min, I know, is named after one of the women who does the face-ups over at the company. I think her name is Min Tam. And Rose and Caro. Thank you, Carlisle. Thank you for making sure these doll heads have names, because I'm so sick of trying to figure out what the new head sculpt names are, and we're just using codes for them. It's so annoying. They're gonna have curvy, original, and petite bodies. We
Nobody
don't know
comes
in
to
what
my house
respect these names are supposed to be assigned. Like, we don't know which
except your house inspector, right? Like the real estate when they come for an inspection.
one is Min, who's Rose, and who's Caro. I don't know. Maybe Carlisle is gonna announce that on his Instagram page, maybe. So we'll have to keep an eye on.
Our real estate agent came over the other day, did our inspection, and she saw my room. Obviously, she's like, "Yeah, I've seen it before." I wasn't home, but apparently she also has a collection of Barbies, but not as big as mine. And whenever someone does see my collection, which is very rare, they're like, "I thought it was smaller than this." Mm. Oh, they don't do that here? There? Oh man,
That, or I'll try to ask him
it's
myself and see if
so
he can give me a response.
frustrating.
Okay, so the wigs are gonna be a black and blue bob wig, long platinum blonde and black wig, and a curly brown wig. So 2 of the 3 hairs are gonna come with multiple colors. Then it lists all of the different clothing pieces that the dolls will come with, including their shoes and accessories. Then it tells you which doll is supposed to match in the Barbie Basic series. I just want to say, first of all, the head sculpts are killer. Like, the screening that they did for these dolls are immaculate. This one is so cool looking with her like electric blue eyeliner. That's dope. This one reminds me a lot of Elle from the Barbie Looks series, how realistic that face sculpt looked, like a real woman's face in miniature. Like, she looks like a real woman of color. Like, I can see so many different women I know in this face. And this one has a very classy type of a look. Just the bone structure and everything. I really am impressed by how good the face sculpts themselves look. Here is a closer look at each one without their wigs on. They're just completely bald. And for a re-rooter, this is probably a dream come true. You can draw on your own hairlines and root the hell
As a rerouter, Um, maybe, maybe not. I mean, I guess I get to plan it however I want. And if I wanted to make Storm from X-Men with a mohawk, I could maybe use this one or one of the others. Not sure which one I'd use. Um, this one looks a little young for Storm, I think. But yeah. Um, it depends, right? It depends. Which one would you use for Storm? Would you use Min, Rose, or Carlo? Car Cara? Cara? Kind of like the realistic looking one with the bald head. You know what? I was just a second ago when that was on. Hang on, let's go back. She's kind of giving me Cynthia Erivo, kind of. And I think it's got to do with her cheek, not her eyes, but the structure of her face. It's kind of giving me Cynthia. Anyway,
Each one without their wigs on. They're just completely bald. And for
do you
our
see what I mean?
recruiter, this is probably a
Oh, I think she could be Storm. This one. What's her name? Caro.
true. You can draw on your own hairlines and root the
I like all of them bald here though. Um, I think they could all rock it.
hell out of these dolls and just have at it with them. And they already come with pre-pierced ears. These are some benefits that I'm seeing just off the rip with these dolls. Look at her cheekbone structure. Like, bro, that is just so on point. Like this one right here, I could see her being like a pure African woman. Like, I don't mean African American, no, I mean like Africa, somewhere from like Nigeria or something. That would be so amazing to have a doll representing a straight up African country. I have some clothes here that are supposed to be from one of my African dolls, but she's just got a Mbili sculpt, and it's a lovely sculpt, of course, but it's like we've seen it so many times. I would love to put the clothes from that doll on this doll and see how she looks in it. Oh my goodness. And with her bald head, you know how Alasni.
It really looks good with no wig on. I agree. It's not worth the trouble of trying to buy it just for that one doll. I genuinely like her. Yeah. I don't think. Oh my God, look at that beautiful doll there. Um, I don't think the wig suits her at all when they put it on her. Um, yeah, I don't like her with the wig on. I think she looks better just like this.
Comes with that little gold tall headpiece that she comes with. I haven't been able to use that piece on any other doll except for that doll. And she has a little hole in her head to like clip it in place. I don't know. I don't know if I want to drill a hole in this doll's head just to put that headpiece on there. But I'm saying though, like you're not gonna see her bald head anyway because it's gonna be covered up with a wig. I don't know. I'm just seeing some like potential here with this face sculpt on point. Love the little mole. Now, here they're showing the neck mechanism, of course, how easily you can pop that head right on and off.
Mm.
And they're also showing how the wig is supposed to be fitting onto the head. I love those earrings. The earring style is so different. It's not like your usual hoops. It's got like dimension to it, you know? I don't know what you call that, but that's like a really cool design I haven't seen yet. Like, what is that? Those are so dope, them earrings. And I do like the bronze kind of like dark golden shades that are supposed to be matching it. The accessories are on point with the set. Very, very beautiful. And all three of those accessories on one doll probably will look so fly. One of the things I'm not liking though about how these kits are coming, and they are $100 just in case you didn't realize looking up at the screen. I don't like that they only come with 3 accessories. You're getting 3 dolls. I understand that the Barbie Basics dolls themselves only come with earrings and nothing else, but I'm just saying, for that extra $25 that we're spending, right? Can we get a couple more accessories like bags maybe?
Hands, maybe.
Or multiple sets of earrings or some bracelets as well. Like that would have been amazing to see that, but their hands are tied over at Mattel when it comes to certain things. So what's this? Is this like a dress or is it two pieces here that we're seeing, a top and a bottom? I'm not sure, but we're gonna take a look at the slide where they're gonna show you all the pieces it comes with. But they're pulling on the dress to show you how it can stretch for different body types. So here are some stylings of the three dolls next to each other in the same skin tone, of course. And here's another shot of the heads on different bodies this time.
Mm.
This is how they're gonna come in the box if you are prone to displaying your boxes. It's got a nice portrait of them on the side, see-through dark slots where you can store the dolls and their clothing. It's a nice design, but it looks like it's gonna take up a lot of space. And of course, the flaps on the sides, they close so you can keep them looking nice and neat. And here you see all the pieces that should be included in your box. So you're gonna have the three bodies, the three heads, the three wigs. It looks like we're gonna have 7 clothing pieces, including a jacket, 2 tank tops, a halter top, and 3 skirts in different lengths. And then you've got your earrings, sunglasses, necklace for the accessories. Everybody has been going on and on about these boots, these big boots. Those look dope, but I don't know if I would wear those with, I don't know, those look like to me something you would want to put over some jeans or some leggings, like some longer pants, and not a skirt. But maybe it's just me, I don't know, I wouldn't wear them like that. But they are dope looking. 2 other pairs of shoes that I can't really get a good look at here. Maybe there are some better pictures floating around the internet I can find, but they don't look bad. They look nice, and it looks like these shoe molds are fairly new. To me, they look new. If these are reused molds,
I don't
they
hate the
ain't used them in
shoes
a long
either.
time,
Like,
because
I don't
in
hate
modern
it.
times
I
I
just
haven't
hate
seen
the
these
concept.
molds. As for the clothing pieces, with this set, they didn't really appeal to me. All 3 sets came with 1 piece at least that I really loved, that I would have loved to add into my collection. The one that I really liked the best was that pleathery jacket. I just like the material that it's made from, the shininess. It doesn't look like the average Barbie doll clothing piece. And of course, I do like that everything is black, so you can individually remove all of these pieces and pair them with other things in your doll existing wardrobe, because we have so many freaking prints in our Barbie doll clothing collections. Be honest, it just hurts my eyes to keep looking at all these bright colors and prints on everything. So to have these black plain statement pieces to go with some of those things, I feel like would help me to appreciate my clothing collection a little bit better. And that black jacket just does it for me. It just looks so cool. I could see that.
Do you know, I'm honestly feeling like any, I'm feeling like if I had a bigger variety of black clothing, my dolls would wear black and red. Well, and blue, maybe, and gold. Um, but like the bright stuff, not so much. I mean, I'm not strictly dedicated to them wearing specific things, but some dolls, the character, they speak to me and they're like, "Yeah, this is what I'll wear. I'm not a goth, so I won't make them goth." She's not selling me. I'm sorry. Please don't be sold on this.
That on like my Aaliyah Barbie doll when she's about to go on her motorcycle ride, okay? Now, this set I feel like is the worst when it comes to the wigs. The best wig here is this curly afro style, because it doesn't matter that it looks big on the doll's head. An afro is supposed to look big on your head, and it also has pieces in the front that cover the hairline, so it kind of looks like she's got like a curly bang almost. So it's just so much easier to blend that wig onto the doll's head. The other wigs, this one, look at the top of the head. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, in real life, if I see a girl walking around in the supermarket where her wig looking like this, I just be looking at her like, girl, you could do better. Like, why did you do that? Don't be coming out the house with your hair looking like you got on a wig. This is what I don't understand. Like, wigs were not cool. Wigs were not cute. When I was growing up, yes, women wore wigs, but it was not the trend to let everyone know you had on a hair hat. Like, that looked crazy. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, the point of a wig is to fool people into thinking that it's your actual hair. Hello. And these looks, Carlisle, I don't know what you was thinking, but you know, Carlisle ain't black, so maybe he wasn't really aware. When you see black women walking around with wigs looking like hats on their head, that's because they didn't install it right, or
Gypsy's killing it with this commentary.
they picked out the wrong wig. It ain't supposed to look like that, okay? We're not supposed to take one look at you and be like, she got on a wig. No, I need to take at least 7 looks at you and be like, is that a wig? That's how you know your wig look good, okay? I'm not getting it. The hairstyles are cool. I'm just not getting the blended look with these. Like, I can't even play it off. Like, immediately, I'm just gonna be like, look at my dolls with their wigs on. You know what I mean? It's just so distracting to my eyes. So I appreciate the style, but I think this set will be a dream for people who love to reroute or that are planning to get their dolls rerouted. So that's probably what I would end up doing with these dolls, is just do something with their hair. I do have a quick fix semi-reroute method that I did on one of my other dolls, actually a kit doll from Barbie Looks Series 1. That's probably what I'll end up doing with these kind of dolls if I had these. So now let's go ahead and look at the next kit. We're gonna go to, since we started with number 3, we're gonna look at kit number 2. And in kit number 2, we've got 3 head sculpts, of course, called Stoyan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Audrey, and Waldorf. Okay, these are very
Waldorf.
unique names. I'm
That
liking
is
this.
such a.
Here are the 3 girls next to each other. We don't know which ones are which. These guys are gonna be coming with 3 wigs. One is called Light Blonde Lob Wig, which is a long bob. And then we've got pink with bangs and brown wavy wig. Okay, now let's just take a quick look at these girls. They have the same skin tone as model number 4, which was Leia. The clothing here is dramatically different than the ones that we were just looking at. Here's a closer look at one of the faces. Here's another one. This one reminds me of the female tango sculpt from BMR 1959. And then this one reminds me of somebody too, but I can't think of who. Look at her eyes. They look almost lime green. Like, that's a bright, cartoony green color. Very different. Kind of almost reminds me of the Odile from the Holiday series with the red hair. How, like, big and turquoise her eyes are. Very interesting. And look at this bright makeup on her face. Her eyes are very light too. So this series, 2 out of 3 of these dolls, they're very cartoonesque. That's not a word, right? Well, it is now, but yeah, this is how they look without their hair. This one right here, like, if somebody rerouted her right, I think she would be rivaling a Steffi face sculpt, because she kind of reminds me of like a modernized Steffi almost. And I love the side glance, of course. I always love me some side glances. This one, she looks very like mature, like a school librarian kind of a vibe. And I love these earrings. Here's the necklace for this set, which is so cute, so different. And here are the sunglasses for this set as well. Every
I like the
accessory piece just looks
sunglasses.
so different. These are not pieces that you're just gonna have a whole bunch of in your doll collection, which I love. And of course, we also see these mechanisms showing off the hair and the head on these bodies, just like with the other set, and some different looks that you can get with the dolls and the stretch of the fabric. Now in this set, the statement piece for me that I would have loved to add to my collection are the pants. These wide leg pants, those are so nice.
Yeah, I'm
I
here
could
for the
see myself
pants.
using
I
those
like
on a lot of different dolls, and the
like
fact
them.
that they can fit all the different body types really appeals to me. I love that style, like in real life too, but I'm not tall enough to get away with this type of pants myself, so I can't really wear super wide leg pants that are long like that. They'll just drag all over the ground. But here we get a better look at all the different pieces you're gonna get. So with this one, you only get 6 clothing pieces. Why is that? How come we don't have an extra piece with this one? It's gonna come with 2 tube tops, a long sleeve shirt, and then 2 skirts and a pair of pants. And then we've got these long boots with a heel on the back. I hope those heels don't bend inwards. Hello. And then we've got
They will.
2 sandals that they're going to come with, and our 3 pieces of accessories. Here's how the box is going to be looking for these girls. Okay, so the clear heels, when I look at them in this picture, they look like they've got a chunky heel, so that should hold up nicely. And then the other pair of shoes, they look like clogs almost. That's different. The black boots, is it just me? Do they not look like there's a gold like sole on
Yep,
those boots? Maybe
there
it's just
is.
me. I can see a little gold trim underneath. I don't know. I hope that's what that is, because that would be so dope if they had
It
that
is.
little gold
It is.
accent on them. Because I see that with the black shoes, it looks like a gold buckle is on there. So we've got some painted details. That's different For sure. Like, this is not something you normally see with basic dolls from
It's
Barbie.
something that we
Even
should be
with collector
seeing.
dolls, you don't see a lot of painted on details with the shoes. So if I am seeing what I think I'm seeing, I'm very excited for that. The long sleeve top, that looks very stylish. The only thing about this set that doesn't really appeal to me again is with the wigs. The hairstyles, like, Lord. They trying, but
Are they?
they trying too hard. I don't like the pink. I'm not into fantasy hair colors and bright, unrealistic hair, so this is not really gonna appeal to me. But it is long, so that's nice. And that's another thing too about these wigs. Even though some of them are very long, can you really style them? I mean, can you tie it up in different hairstyles? Can I get pigtails out of this?
Nope.
Braids? Ponytail,
Nope.
or am I stuck with just having to rock the wigs as is, kind of boring if I'm
Stop.
always seeing the wigs looking the same on these dolls? So that's something I'm thinking about as I'm deciding if I want these or which ones I would want. The other thing too about this particular wig, it looks like you can move the parts on the wig, so depending on which way you slide the parting, you can get a middle part or a side part. So that might be something that would appeal to someone, but I just feel like it's just so wiggy, and I am so lazy when it comes to
Wiggy,
rerouting dolls.
wiggy.
Like I said, I have a partial reroute method that I use when I absolutely have to, but I don't want to have to. Carla, please, next time, please, just give us rooted hair. If they gave us
Yes.
long rooted hair that was at least, I don't know, if it was at least like waist length,
That is exactly what I was just saying.
I would be okay with whatever color they choose for each of the dolls. I'm not gonna complain about the coloring. I would just work with it. Like, you can cut it and trim it. You know, this one probably looks the best in my opinion for the wig. I love the color of this one and the waves. But I'm just saying, like, just give us some long textured hair and let us cut and customize that hair instead of doing all of this with the wigs. Like, that's too much.
Exactly.
You're missing the
Exactly.
basic. Now let's go and look at kit number one, numero uno. All right, so with this one, we're getting three face sculpts called Lizette, not to be confused with Pazette, Reed, and Cheryl. I shouldn't have said it like that.
Girl.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is about names like Sheila, Shirley, Cheryl. The
Girl.
SH and the R and the L sounds just like, whoa. It's hard
Girl.
for my tongue to wrap around.
Girl.
Okay, so for these, we've got three wigs, of course. We're gonna have one called Golden Blonde Curly Wig. Then we've got Straight Red Wig and Dark Brown Heim Cut Wig. What is a Heim Cut? Well, this is it, I guess. She's got
Gypsy and I just, we're like, we have very similar humors, you know,
like the front of her hair
behaviors.
looks like a little bob, and then the rest of it is long in the back. I didn't notice
Girl.
this when I was first looking at this set. I thought this was all one length because the colors kind of blended together and I have bad eyes, but I guess I'm learning something new. I'm not sure if I like that.
Oh, bloody idea. Skip. Yes.
With these girls, we're getting, it looks like, 6 different clothing pieces as well. So kit number 3 has an extra piece, basically, if that's gonna matter for you. And the statement piece in this one for me were these pants. They're labeled as vinyl pants, but they basically look like sweatpants style, like joggers, and I love that casual look. It's very hip hop. Course, we've got 2 skirts coming with this, a shirt that has like off-shoulder sleeves, and then 2 different tank top cuts. This is interesting. 3 pairs of shoes, 1 clear boot that's gonna go all the way up past the knees.
I'm
And I
not
see
into
that
the
it's
boots,
fitting
by the
on
way.
this curvy
That
doll's
boot,
body here in the pictures. So I'm
the clear
curious
one.
as to how that's gonna look on the other legs, because the curvy doll's legs obviously are a little bit thicker than everyone else's. They must be the size for a tall and a curvy to fit, because the dolls were original and petite body types. Their shoes are a different size, but the other shoes look like a pair of sandals and some heels with a gold B on the heel. So we're going in, it looks like, with the embellishments and the painted on designs. The head sculpts here, this one, she just looks so like indigenous, so native First Nations type of a face, like Pocahontas right here. I'm digging this face a lot. That's her without the wig on her head. If you want a closer look at the face features, love the makeup and the side glance again. I love me a side glance. This one here, she reminds me of Lena. I thought when I first saw this, is this a Lena sculpt? She really, really reminds me a lot of existing.
She reminds me of poss possibly South Asian or she could be anything actually. Um, South Asian, possibly Latina, what's Middle Eastern. I I see people in them, if that makes sense.
Dolls in the Barbie Looks line? Like, is it just me? I could see this being Lena's sister. Like, they look alike. She also reminds me of Claudette, right?
She
Claudette
does look like
and even
Claudette.
Simone a little bit. That's her without her hair. She's got freckles. That
She also reminds me of Cynthia. She could also be Cynthia in a darker skin tone. So yeah,
That's dope. And it looks like she's got some light colored eyes, like blue eyes or something. This
how
one,
long
I
is
don't see
this?
any specific things on her
Got
face that really
ages on
stand
this.
out. She's got brown
Another
eyes and like a smoky
17
eyeshadow. They're
minutes.
just all so different looking. Love those earrings. And here's the necklace piece that's supposed to come with it, and those cool silver toned
Oh, why
glasses.
couldn't they
All the
just make
accessories look
him
very
rooted?
unique. And we're just gonna go through real quick and look at these shots for the neck mechanism and the wig. Now, what I did notice about this set is that the wigs look a little less wiggy. They still look wiggy, but they look a little less wiggy. It could just be the promo pictures and the way that they styled these
Of
dolls, and they
course
just
it is.
happen to look this way in these pictures. Maybe when you get them in person, they could look super duper extra crazy wiggy. We don't know until we have them in our hands what to expect, and you can see
Oh
here also
my God. Look at that neck
with the
right
red
here.
wig
Oops.
how they
Ah, mother, what's a long neck? Oh my God, I can't.
turned it to the side to give it a side part. But I like it better with the middle part, I think. But it's just to show the versatility and what you can do with these wigs. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this Heim cut, whatever that's supposed to be
Yeah,
called.
that's
I
gonna
don't know
be
if I like
trash.
that too much. I do like the length and the color of the hair, but I wish they would have just made it all one length. Either give it to me short or give it to me long. Like, what's all this in between stuff? I don't know. Maybe I have to see it in person and I'll feel differently about it. But I mean, it's like distracting me a little bit now that I realize that it's not all one length. Yikes. Anyways, I thought that the embellishments on the shoe pieces were gold at first, but now I'm seeing that it's actually silver. So this is nice. And here's another look at each of the pieces that this set is going to come with. You're going to get those 6 pieces of clothing that can be mixed match. Oh, wait a minute. One of these is actually a bodysuit and not a tank top. I thought that it was a tank top, but you can wear that just by itself as like a swimsuit. That's interesting. Okay, I did not expect that. I'm a little impressed by that. That's what's up. So it can double as a bathing suit. And honestly, if that fits onto a curvy doll's body, how many of us have bathing suits that can fit onto a curvy body right now, you know? So that might be a nice staple piece in your collection.
So
I don't normally like skirts.
if I could find a spandex, black spandex that doesn't stain my dolls, I would try and make some of these outfits to the point of um looking exactly like them and seeing how easy it is, and then like making a tutorial or something like that, just so people would like not have to buy this for the outfits. Obviously, the shoes are a different story, but who's paying $100 just for those shoes and accessories? Who's doing that? Because that's crazy. Mattel's got you hooked like a freaking caught in a net like a dolphin in a tuna net. You know, like that's
Because I feel like it's just a waste of fabric. They're so easy to create that I feel like the company is really not doing that much work when they make skirts for us. But with this set, I like the long skirt, how it's got like a little flare look at the bottom that's kind of different. It's asymmetrical, and that makes it look a little more interesting. It's got like Spanish vibes to kind of go along with the skin tone of these girls. That to me is appealing. And then the other little skirt is very basic, but I mean, I guess
Buy
that's
them
the
on
idea for these
eBay.
dolls. Everything is supposed to be basic, so it's not false advertising, right? That was a close-up look at all three of the kits. What did you
Yeah,
guys think
I want
about
them in a
all of
fashion
them
pack,
as we're looking?
not
Is there
like
any
this.
that's like your favorite? I don't know which
Ooh, look at
face sculpt. Oh, which I
Claudette.
wish they had labeled them so that we would be more able to
Stunning.
identify which dolls we like. You know, we already asking too much from Mattel, so it is what it is. My favorite face sculpts that I've seen so far
Love
are gonna be
this.
from two different kits.
I don't know if
So
you're look.
my
Oh,
first
shit. Sorry, I'm
favorite is
sorry. Bloody hell. No one mentioned that I was covering all the dolls' heads. There we go.
from kit number 3. It's this girl here with the blue hair. I love this one. Her face looks so sweet. She looks so innocent. Love her side glance. And I like the shape of her eyes. It's very dramatic and cartoonish, but I think it looks good. Dainty and sweet, I guess. I just keep hearing the word sweet in my head when
Yeah,
I
she
see her
looks
face.
sweet.
She just looks so adorable. I love it. I get the same vibes that I get when I see an Odile face when I'm looking at this face. So she's probably my number one favorite sculpt. Besides her, my next favorite is this one here with the Pocahontas looking face. Something about her look just really appeals to me. Again, I love the side glance, and she just looks so different, like the nose shape. She looks so different from the dolls that I have in my collection. I really can see her representing either an indigenous group of people or even like a Middle Eastern person. And of course, she would definitely fly as a
Gypsy.
Hispanic girl for sure. I'm more focusing on like groups I don't have represented in my collection as much. And
I.
so for me, that would be an indigenous person, a Middle Easterner, Arabs, East Asian people.
Why is she trying to sell this to me? Because they're more work than we can handle. Um, I mean, I guess if I got the views and stuff, I could justify it, justify rerouting them. But I don't have the money for these. Like, I could reroute them on the channel. But no one's gonna sit here for 5 sessions watching me reroute one of them. $9. $9, guys. That's a lot. But I could do it. Well, actually, probably wouldn't reroute any of the black dolls, because I think they're actually really gorgeous the way they are. Um, I would reroute the others, whether it's short or not. I don't know. I wouldn't do any flocking. I don't like flocking. But yeah. Okay. What's Blue Ranger saying? Well, there was lots of green. So Jasmine said I would just buy the accessories, like the fashion bags, by Barbie style. Yep. I have those black pants, but in green. What was that from? Oh, I know what that's from. The other, the other pack that was expensive. Blue Ranger says, what I wish they would have done is sold all of this separately. Do a fashion pack, sell the doll bodies together, and sell the heads together. So that way you could buy what you want. Absolutely agree with you, Blue Ranger. Absolutely. And also give us some custom hands, like different molds, so they can hold fucking clutch in their hand. Um, Ali sends red heart. Ali, did you change your picture? Um, and Blue Ranger says, like, sell the bodies as a set, sell the wigs as a different set of 3 sets of 3. I wouldn't buy the wigs, yeah. If people are into that, then they can do that. I don't think they would have sold the wigs if they didn't do it this way, though. Sell the outfits as fashion packs with 3 outfits per pack. Yep, yep, yep. Absolutely. Because say you like the clothes from set 1, dolls from set 3, you're kind of screwed. But that's what Mattel wants. Because Mattel knows, and they all know that we buy dolls just for their fashions. That's why, like, with these beach uh, Barbie Dream Besties that are coming out, people are going to buy them just for the fashions. So Mattel does it. That's why we don't get anything for normal Barbie. We don't get that kind of thing. We don't get paying homage to Barbie's original outfit for a play line because Mattel knows we're going to buy something else that comes with that look. So it's a it's a catch-22. We're all guilty of it. We all buy something for the fashion or for the head. Like I hate the holiday Barbie AI generated outfit, right? I don't use the Model Muse body, but I bought the crystal holiday Barbie the other day for $30 for her head. That's $30 for a head, not for head, for a head, a Barbie head. We're ridiculous. And then we pay $25 for a body. So you got $30 for the head, $25 or whatever for the body. In my case, with Barbie Looks being um $55 at Maya, I pay $55 for the body. I might as well fucking buy these things because I'm already paying that money. I don't have $570 lying around for me to buy all of these. You know, it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's my rant over. Thanks. I think I'm Blue Ranger said something. Um, this is very true. There was a Target exclusive line with Barbie and Ken that referenced their original. Of course there was. But what I'm saying is Barbie Dream Besties is um not for everyone. It's not for me. But they will give them killer outfits to get us to buy them for their outfits. And in Australia, they cost 40 Australian dollars. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Some places are selling them for $50. Mattel Australia is selling them for God knows so much. They it's ridiculous. And we buy these dolls and this is why we don't get fashion packs on their own, because we buy the dolls and then we create waste. More waste, more waste. That's why I'm so against this one because of the wigs. Because it's a waste. We're just going to get rid of it. We're not going to use them. They're just going to sit, get dusty, or whatever. No one's going to use them. I have to reroute them. I have to, uh, yeah, rant over. I'm sorry. This is why I'm trying to avoid buying new dolls. Buying a doll for an outfit, another doll for the body, another doll for the head. It's a lot. Yep. And that's exactly what Mattel knows that we're all doing. They know we're doing it. We're going to do it with the holiday Ken because you put a brand on him, you put a suit on him, and then we need a made to move body for that Ken. And there's not many of them around. They're all costing so much money if you can get one. Although the Tex doll, he's still around for $50 Australian at the moment on Amazon, I think. So he didn't sell out. He's the buff Ken. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. Jasmine said I bought 50 Gala Barbie for 50 just for the dress. Exactly. This is exactly the point. And it's so insane. It's like this is why I didn't buy. I was tempted to buy her for the dress, and Jasmine bought her for me. And you know, I've since found a home for her in my Barbie world. White Christie's mum, here's White Alec. But I only wanted her for her dress. Um, and And I was like, no, I'm not paying that much for her. Now I like her because she's got a character, but I'm okay. Um, the coffee is possibly kicking in. I'm going into adrenaline before the crash. Um, yeah, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. They they're not even like they don't care. They don't actually care. Carlisle's job at Mattel is to make things that are going to sell, that is going to make Mattel a profit. Um, he may be a collector like us, but we don't actually know that, you know. Carlisle could just be saying that as part of his marketing ploy. He could just be saying, I'm a collector as well. I know the fans. At the end of the day, Carlisle is a designer at Mattel. He's a toy designer, a celebrity toy designer, but it's still a toy designer. And he is going to market to the bosses so that they say, yep, that sounds like a good investment. So therefore, we're going to go ahead with it. It's not about us. They say it's about us because they're trying to make it look like we're cared for. But at the end of the day, it's all about profit. It's all about the margin. Um, and Jasmine says it was for my Junie. I got her on sale. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's continue this. And the reason I went on this rant, I think, is because I really love these um dolls' faces, their their fashions and everything. And if they were just released as a 3-pack, I would get it. I would understand if it was released as a 3-pack. It's not. It's not released as a it's released as a 3-pack, but we're missing the hair, and they're trying to justify that the wigs are a good idea. They're trying to tell us that we want the wigs, and I've never said that I want a wig for my Barbies. I don't know about you. Have you ever sat there and been like, "Yep, give me a wig for my Barbie. I want to change her hair that way." I've never said that. I I will have my bald dolls bald until I am ready to reroot them. Or I won't get rid of their hair, or they'll go in a box or something until I'm ready to reroot them. I don't just chop their hair off and then go, okay, let's make a wig for them. I don't do that. That's like customizers. That's what they do. Uh, anyway, Blue Ranger says, I love White Christie's mother. I feel like she is very much Samantha from Sex and the City, but older and more tired of everyone's bullshit. If you watch White Lotus season 3, I feel like I'm channeling her from there. Um, yeah, yeah. I, I I've quickly come to love White Christie's mum. She's really great. I do need to find a name for her. Um, it's not going to be Samantha because that's tying her too close to Samantha, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on a name. Actually, there was a character on there was a show Lisa Kudrow was in. She created called The Comeback, and it's about this middle-aged actress who was on this sitcom that got cancelled back in the 80s or 90s or something, and she's coming back to the sitcom world, and um, basically, uh, what happens is she ends up being the reoccurring role, like oh my god, what's her name? Uh, it's from she's in White Lotus. Stifler's mum, what's her name from Legally Blonde? Oh my God, why am I blanking on her name right now? Anyway, it's like her in Two Broke Girls, the woman from Two Broke Girls. So she's in that role. Anyway, she's kind of giving me that energy, that kind of um like Bible Belt, but from California kind of person. Moved to the Bible Belt, goes to church on the weekends, blah blah blah, that kind of person. Um, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
You know, she kind of looks like she could fit into any of those categories or even a mixed person. She just looks so
Jennifer
diverse
Coolidge.
and
Oh my
I
God,
love
yes.
her features. So this one would probably be my second favorite.
I can't with that neck. That neck is way too long. It's it's that head on that whole body. Doesn't work. So they're not all interchangeable. That does not work.
Now, when we're talking about overall favorite, like as far as the entire selection of kits, I gravitated the most to kit number one. The reason why I had to do a lot with those wigs, at least in these promo shots, because I'm guessing the promo shots is them trying their absolute best to give you these looks so that they were the most irresistible.
Right. Can I say with hit number 3, um, the doll that I said looks like Cynthia. In this picture, she looks tired with that wig on her head. I don't know what it is, but doesn't she's not having her best day, and it's probably because she's got that ugly ass wig on her head.
Versions, you know? The wigs look the best in this kit number one. They just look the most natural. I feel like I could work with these hairs a little bit easier than with the others. And again, sadly, I didn't realize that the black wig is actually this unique cut that see here in the picture, it doesn't look like there's two different
Oh,
lengths
you can't
going
even
on.
tell.
So I mistakenly thought that that hairstyle was a little bit different than it actually is, but I'm sure I can work with it. And I'm pleasantly surprised that the piece that I thought was a tank top is actually a bodysuit. So that's nice. I like the design of each of the pieces here. I know I can work with these pieces. With this set here, the only thing that appealed to me for kit number two was the pants. The two.
See, I love everything in this kit except for the wigs, well, and possibly the faces. Fashion-wise, I like all of it for this one. It's all gold. It's very Tiffany. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking Tiffany core. So the fashion in this one I like. I don't know which set of heads I like, because I like um the variety of all of them. So I don't think I have a problem with any of them. Um, if they had, you know, real hair rooted into the heads, that'd be fine. I'm just beating the same dead horse at this point. Um, yeah,
Skirts,
there's not
they
much
look
more to
okay,
say.
but they're just not the kinds of pieces that I would
I don't
regularly
like the
use
ruffle
in my
skirt
doll
though,
collection.
like the short one. Oh God, no, I'm not interested. Are we back? Oh, yeah.
Shoes here, but that's not enough of a reason for me to pick this one to
Sure
get.
reminds
All of
me
the
of
accessories that come with this one I
Viola
love as
Davis.
well,
Oh
but those
yeah.
wigs are just not doing it for
Oh,
me.
the wigs are
And the
terrible.
face sculpts here are, to me, just kind of
They're
I'd be okay if I don't
interesting.
have these in my collection right away. I do like that side glancing one. I think the bright green eyes for me is a little too cartoony, and I'm not sure how I would blend her into my collection easily.
Right, so I've known people with green eyes this green and bright, and I like it. I like the uniqueness. I'm not sure if I like, is that like a catch light in the corner? You can't see where. maybe I'll get the mouse and link to it. This light here, is that light or is it? I'm gonna have to have a look at the picture.
So it would be too
It
much,
looks like the line.
customizing that I would have
Yeah, I
to do
don't know
with these
about that
dolls
one.
to make them work for
I
me,
don't
and
think
the
she works on
faces
that
are
body.
not enough for me to feel like I want to do that. Kit number 3, honestly, all 3 of these faces really appeal to me. I don't dislike any of them. I could work with all of them, but with these, I know for a fact I'm gonna want to reroute them because I hate all their wigs.
I
The
wouldn't reroute
afro
them.
one is the
I'd
easiest to
leave them
blend,
as
but
are.
it's not a style that I'm like, oh, I gotta have that style in my collection, because I like playing around with doll hair, even though I normally just leave it plain. But when I feel like it, I want the option to be able to like style the hair.
You guys are
So
obsessed
with
with
a
White
short
Christie.
afro puff, I can't really do that. So it's not enough of a reason for me to.
This, damn it. Hang on.
But when I feel like it, I want the option to be able to like style the hair. So with a short afro.
So you've seen Dreamgirls, right? I'm hoping you guys have seen Dreamgirls. But this wig reminds me of the moment when Effie or they all see, it's at the start of the movie. They see another trio with the same wigs on, and Effie says quickly, "Let's turn the wigs around." So she turns her wig around. I don't know if the other girls do. I don't know if um yeah, I can't remember if they do, but it reminds me of that. So maybe you can turn the wigs around.
Puff, I can't really do that. So it's not enough of a reason for me to purchase all 3 of these dolls. And the clothing pieces again with the romper, though that's cute. It looks a lot like the romper we already got in the Barbie Looks line, which I have multiples of. If I really just wanted them to be like short like that, I would just cut them and have my son hem the bottoms for me into shorts. In fact, I might actually do that now that I've seen this and I got the idea for it.
Well, I turned that bodysuit that Al's got on. By the way, how beautiful is Al? It's so gorgeous, that doll. I turned that into a dress as well.
So it's not really worth it for me to add that piece into my collection. And the jacket is dope. Like, the jacket alone is not enough of a reason for me to spend $100 on these 3 dolls. The boots, of course, are also dope. The shoes alone is not really a reason for me to add these dolls to my collection right away. So I will probably wait. Like, I would probably get these dolls later on down the line if they're still available, but I wouldn't be rushing to get these dolls. The skirt pieces, they're just a little too dramatic for me. I don't see me using those pieces on a
I
regular
don't like the
basis.
skirt.
Just like, too many things here that I would be picking and choosing from to use. So it's not
It
enough
looks
of
like a
reason for
really
me to
bad
spend this much on the set right now. So I did end up ordering
craft
kit
skirt.
number 1. The site says that they're all for pre-order, which is another I don't understand. Why did you guys make us wait all this time to reveal these dolls and then be like, sorry, you can't get them until next month? Like, what is that about? Mattel, oh my gosh, these people. So I ordered kit number 1. I'm going to try out their 2-day shipping to see how much faster the dolls get to me. I really didn't want to order these dolls from here, you guys, honestly. On the website, it's saying that they're creations exclusives, meaning you can only get it on this website, like the May Riley doll. So I'm forced to buy them from Mattel directly, which is just the worst part about this release for me. When I get them, of course, I will show you guys what they're like so we can explore them together, as I'm doing right now with the Barbie Basics series that just dropped. I'm still working on multiple videos to show you guys everything that I'm discovering about these dolls, their hairstyles, redressing them, the head swapping mechanism, customizing them, whatever. Are you excited for this? Is this like very new and different for you? And you're like, oh gosh, what can we do with these dolls? Or are you like, girl, please, give me a break. It is not that serious. They gotta do better than this to get my
They gotta
money,
do better
right?
than
What do
this.
y'all think? Be honest. Drop it in the comments. I don't work for Mattel, and Mattel don't like me. So you can say whatever you want to say and keep it all the way real in the comment section. And another great thing about these dolls is they don't have pixel face. That's sad that I have to like
Oh my god, I
differentiate
love
this,
that they don't have
but
pixel face.
if you know, you know. So to me, that does make a difference. And the other thing I was gonna say, I was watching my friend Ethan over on Barbie's GBF give
Hey,
you this
hi,
tip on these
bestie.
dolls. Go over there and watch his video. Tell him I sent you. And he was saying, well, you know, people are complaining about the price, saying $100 is a lot because the individual dolls are only $25 and you're only getting 3 dolls. So why am I paying 100? They should be like 75. I get it. But something that he was talking about was that we've seen dolls and spent money on dolls, such as this lady who by herself comes for $100 with no articulation, some beautiful clothing and accessories, but it's just one doll that you basically would have to customize from scratch anyways if you don't want to keep her on this body or if you want to change her out of these clothes. So he was saying to him it was worth it to spend 100 on 3 dolls where you can mix and match and do all this creative stuff with it. Ooh, she sold out. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I got her when I got her. And this is another one, $100, beautiful design by Carlisle Nuera, one of my grail dolls for this year. She's $100 by herself, and of course, immaculate. This doll is like perfection. Like if you're looking for $100 doll from Mattel, anyways, this is the one right here. And she comes with articulated body, but not made to move.
Holy shit. Does she have the same shoes as the Monster High? Oh my god. I think they reused the shoe mold
Very,
for
very
Monster
like
High.
different clothing pieces you ain't never seen in your
I'm
doll
gonna have
collection
to
ever.
look
Like
at that
everything is brand new on her. She's just
after
immaculate, you
this.
know? The hair is beautiful. By herself, she costs $100. And so many people ran to get this doll. Look, she sold out here. Oh, I'm so glad I got her when I got her. I'm gonna tell you about her when I do the video on her, y'all. And the great deal that I got. Oh, I'm so happy. Other dolls here, like Ken Couture, and then the Barbie style dolls themselves. Each one was $100 with their various fashions that they came with. Barbie
The,
Fashion Frontier.
at least Barbie Style did fashion packs, you know. At least they did that. And then look at Maeve Riley. She was only 45. I know they said she was cheaper, but um like she's a she's got awesome fashion. Awesome fashion.
Tier, she comes for $75. I understand what he's saying when he's saying y'all have paid more for one doll that comes with less customizability and you don't complain about that. So why are you complaining about 3 dolls that you're getting all at once that are able to do that? Now, granted, the
Well, the thing is with that, and Ethan and I have talked about it. But also like I ended up buying these five um Barbie Basics dolls because when it came time for me to buy the Steffi doll, I was like, hang on, these dolls are only gonna cost me an extra um $40. So it's not that cheap. But an extra $40 to have the five of them, because I'm a completionist. Um over having one Steffi, and maybe I'll buy Steffi another time, but like that's kind of where I was at with that. And that was really, I regret buying the Carl at the end of the day. I swear. But yeah, I regret the Carl. And I don't want to regret my purchases. And that's why I was trying to do this $3 thing this year. And then they
these
just keep
dolls are
bringing shit out,
$25 each, but they don't have new face sculpts. These are repeated face sculpts
which
versus
is
these
fine.
dolls are, I guess if you want to split the price up between them per kit, it'll be like $33, $34 for each doll, but the heads are
But the look dolls were all new face molds until the end. So I mean, what's being said here? The it doesn't make sense because this is why Mattel's pricing is all fucked up. Because for 1 minute we've got Barbie looks that are all coming with new head molds, rooted hair, pretty good fashions, made to move bodies. They're cheap, and then we've got these ones that are new face molds, pretty good fashions, and then wigs. They're all bald.
totally brand new. No other dolls have these. These are going to be like the premier first ever dolls that had these face sculpts. So that in itself is kind of historical. If they never make these sculpts again on other dolls, you've got them. And if they repeat the sculpts, you've got the first versions of them. So that in itself is pretty epic. You're getting your money's worth to spend 100 on the 3 dolls. So I agree with Ethan when it comes to that point. These dolls are made for people who like to customize. So if they don't appeal to you because of the customizable features that they're
They're all made for customizing. Like all the dolls we've been buying since forever, forever. They're all for customizing. They're all for changing outfits. People choose to leave them in the box because that's what they choose to do. But they're all made for customization and play. That's what they're for. The dolls.
coming with, they're just not for you, and that's okay. Every doll is not for every kind of collector, but I think we should appreciate that Mattel is going out of their way to acknowledge the kinds of collectors that these dolls are made for, because we're out here. There's a lot of us out here. I saw somebody on Reddit say something like, oh, those dolls are only going to appeal to influencers so that they can post them. And I'm like, why are you saying that like it's a bad thing? Influencers influence a lot of other people to add specific dolls to their collections that they wouldn't be up on. Like, I found out about Aaliyah because an influencer posted her somewhere, and I was like, wait, what? Mattel was being all hush hush and quiet about that doll. If I hadn't seen an influencer talking about the doll, I would have never knew to put that doll on my radar to get her. And if I had found out later that she existed and I missed her, I would have been so heartbroken. So I don't know why people talk like that about influencers. It's kind of weird, but if you just don't like watching content on dolls, that's fine. But don't shame the people who are making the content, because people
Yeah.
get a lot of appreciation for it. Sometimes I'll watch a review and I'll see so many things about the doll I don't like that I'll cross the doll off my list, and it'll save me money, because otherwise I would have just bought the doll. But because an influencer showed us the doll and I noticed things I didn't like about it, it helped me to make a definitive decision to not add a certain doll to my collection. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with taking pictures of your dolls, posting them, sharing your experiences, and documenting your doll collection. It's fun and it's informative. So I just want to encourage you guys who are into posting and creating
There's lots
content.
of
Don't let
side
people
glances here.
on the internet.
And they're not, look at her eyes, and they're not completing the pupil. Oh, yeah, the pupil. Yeah. On the one that Gypsy really likes. These side eyes, they do it on all the
Who are
side
cranky
eyes.
because they can't afford certain dolls or whatever their problem is, shame you guys into
They've
not
done it
sharing
on
your
her as
collections with
well.
other people. People be all up in their feelings. I'm talking too
Not
much.
on her though.
I have to go
That
ahead and
side eye
finish
is
editing this
complete.
video that I have for you guys with the neck peg tutorial so we can swap our heads easier. That's probably going to be the next video you see from me. Don't forget to check the products linked in my description box to help you to find the
Thank you,
Barbie Basics dolls.
Gypsy.
If you need to add them to your collection,
That was enjoyable. All right. Please, if you haven't already, follow Gypsy. I'm gonna link that video. Hang on, do it now. Um, on my video. Let's see quickly. Also, I think we're finished soonish. Um, where are we? Sorry, guys, hang on. Yeah, it makes it difficult because I want them, but I need to be smart about it as well. So annoying. So after all of this, what are you guys thinking? Great. TV link video. Okay. That is in there now. All right. Yeah. So what do you guys think? You're gonna buy them? You're gonna buy all of them? Gonna buy one of them. You're gonna try and buy an individual head or something. Let me know what you think. Um, here she is. I can't see the screen. So we did a bit. I'm gonna do a little more today, possibly. Um, maybe 2 more rows. We'll see. Or she'll just be finished by tomorrow. I don't know yet. Maybe one, not sure. Yeah, it's really hard. I don't like being put in positions like this, guys. I really don't. Um, I want to enjoy my hobby. I want to enjoy new things, but it I guess it only really just solidifies the decision that I made and broke to not really get sucked into the hype of new dolls coming out. So I really don't know where I'm at with all of it. Um, yeah, I can't just throw this year to the wind and go, I need something to make me happy. I need to be responsible this year. So unless YouTube pays the bills, which it's not quite there yet, um, I don't know if I can do it. But yeah. Anyway, there she is, looking beautiful. So I might try and finish her today. I don't know. What do you think? Should I try and finish her today, off camera? Or should I just leave her and then do another one tomorrow? I just I just don't know when Blue Ranger's parcel's gonna come. If it does come over the weekend or something. Um, like I would love to focus on that, if you know what I mean. I think it'll come next week. I think you are gonna finish her today. We will see. It's 1:30 p.m. at the moment. I need to eat. I need to eat. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Gypsy, for that really fun video to watch and insightful on what what you feel about the dolls. Um I agree, but I don't it's difficult. I don't like the wigs. The wigs aren't worth it. I think there should be hands. I'm not going to go on about these anymore. Today will be the last one unless I end up having them and I cave, which I hope I don't, to be honest. Maybe one of them. I don't know which one I'll get if I get one. Probably the one with the outfits that I like. Mm, yeah, that'll probably be the one that I get if I get it. I like all the outfits, kind of, but the one that I like the most. Um, so probably the one that matches Leah. Kit number two, is it? Kit number two? Something like that. I don't know anymore. Anyway, all right. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you everyone for subscribing and becoming members. You guys are amazing. Uh, Instead of becoming a member, you can use the really cool emojis as well. Emotes, I think they're called here. Number two, Ali says, yeah, maybe I'll get that one. Oh, what's my dear um okay, Gypsy as opposed to my reaction. I'm gonna write to her and say, I know, I just reacted to your reaction on my live that I'm about to end. Excellent. All right. Too funny. I hope she watches it. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.